Hey y'all, welcome back to Mrs. Lynn's Cooking. Today we're going to make steak fajitas. All you're going to need is one medium to large onion. Just cut it into slivers is all you need to do. You're going to use one tomato, one large bell pepper that we cut into strips as well. Ribeye steak, we need the ribeye steak because it's some more flavorful meat. We have low sodium soy sauce, dark soy sauce, and beef base. And by the way, I forgot to add in, we are going to brew a small cup of coffee. And we're going to use about 8 ounces. That's it. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is I had brewed 8 ounces of coffee. So what I've done is I've mixed together my low sodium soy sauce and dark soy sauce together, and we're going to pour it into the coffee. And it's going to be 1 tablespoon of each of the soy sauces. Then what we're going to do is we're going to stir that up. And then we're going to take and we're going to put in 3 tablespoons of beef base. Yes, it's going in the coffee. It doesn't sound right, but it's really good. I'm going to do 2. And you just mix it all together, and we're just going to set this over to the side till we get our steaks cooked. Okay, what we're doing now is we're just going to put a very good sear on our steaks. That's all we need to do. Okay, we have grilled up our steaks. They're undercooked. The reason being is we're going to cube them up, and we're going to pan sear them in the soy sauce with the beef base that we have on the stove. Okay, we've seared our meat. What we've done is we've cubed it up, and then we took that marinade that we made earlier, and we've poured a little over half of it in here to let it rest and absorb it. Once we do that, then we're going to take it over to a cast iron skillet and finish cooking it the rest of the way. Okay, we've got our cast iron skillet. It's super hot. We've got it on high. First thing we're going to do is we've cubed up our meat like I showed you earlier. We're just going to take this and we're going to put it in this here pan. Then we're going to braise this is what we're going to do. And just let it render down to the point to where it looks like it's just going to stick. Okay, now what we're doing is we're caramelizing it. So we just got to get this juice to just pretty much sear onto this meat. Is what we're doing. Go ahead. Okay, we're just searing this up some more, really quick. And you're going to have to you move pretty quickly like this. At this point, we're going to take that 1 tomato that we cubed up, and we're going to put it into our meat. Just stir it around. And it's going to get mushy, and that's what you want, because you need the flavor of that tomato in this meat. Okay, now when you're doing this, you need to make sure that you put this on the highest setting it can get. Usually a gas stove works really good for this, but all I have is electric, so we just deal with what we got. Okay, now if you can see that the tomatoes are starting to break down, we want the acidic, that's why it's in there, the tomatoes are in there. You need to see that it's turning really thick and turning colors to a red. This is what you want. Okay, we're cooking this till it's almost dry. Once it gets dry, then we will add in the other vegetables. But we want this to be dry. We're not making it dry. I apologize for that. We're just trying to get it to caramelize onto the meat. That's what we're doing. Okay, let me turn my fan off. I'm sorry. Now at this point, you can see that it is caramelized. Now we're going to add in our bell pepper and onion and stir it in. And if you have a cast iron skillet, make sure at this point you turn that burner off. It'll still keep cooking. You can see it, but just turn it off. Okay, we've got this cooked up, and like I said, we only used half of our base that we made. It was an 8-ounce cup. We only used 4 ounces. So what we're going to do at this point is we're going to take our fajita meat with our vegetables, and we're going to put it into a flour tortilla that I have nuked for about 10 seconds in the microwave. And then once I do that, I take a little bit of my paste pecani sauce, put it over the top. You can use cheese. You can use sour cream, whatever you like on your fajitas. And once you do that, just put a little bit in here, and then we're just going to roll it up. Like so. And we're going to try it real quick. This is the first time I've done this. Oof, that's juicy. If you like my video, please like and subscribe.